date a man that make less than you? Does that bother you? The fuck takes so long to answer? Are you fucking kidding me? Hey yo, what? Hey yo, whoa.
I think it would depend on the man.
I used to stick my neck out just for them to turn around and wanna see me bled out. Gotta keep an evil eye, they try to put a hex out. None of you can match the quality, you feel like thread count. Used to have a lot of fucks to give, now I'm fresh out.
So go ahead. Redeem yourself. Answer the question. Does it bother you, or would you date a man that makes less than you?
From experience, I'm gonna have to say no. I feel like more responsible, like when bills come around. Even if we go to dinner or something, because this man.
But why is that a bad thing, though?
I think it's a little bit stressful when it's more on you versus 50-50 or the other person.
So, okay. So 50-50 is a goal for you.
Yeah.
So, because I want to clarify. So if you're with a guy or you're with a husband, you're willing to split all the bills down the middle.
Yeah, why not?
Are you willing to do? And if it is 50-50, the lowest percentage you're willing to go as far as accepting responsibility, can there be a 60-40 or even a 70-30? Like that type of thing is not happening.
I think at times, like depending if like things come up or things happen, obviously.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. No. I think that's fair. I think that's fair. Kind of, sort of. Like it sucks. Like I guess, like nigga, if you in the beginning of your hunt, don't go date. It's like don't date. But I guess that just goes to the concept of like how for men you come out with no value, and women come out with their value already at 100%. And I guess that just goes into that argument right there, because now you got to grow yourself into a situation where you're desirable enough to be someone's mate. I guess that kind of sucks when you're a guy.
I got a philosophy based on that. I think starting out, I think the man should pay for everything.
Okay.
And what happens is this, and I'm just speaking from experience. What happens is this. I want to know that you love me based on your pockets too. After a while now, because a woman could say that she love you, but you know what? You don't know what it's like to love me based off of the 8 hours that you spend at work to earn your money. You decided to take a big percentage of that and buy you a gift. That's a different type of love. You understand what I'm saying? I want to see you do that for me. I want to see you invest.
Think that nowadays, there are a lot of men that want to see that type of value in women.
Correct. I think that's what they're looking for. The problem is, I think a lot of the standard is
no, invest your money. Meaning invest your money in me too.
From the woman to the man, or the man to the woman?
From the woman to the man. Like,
correct.
I want to see you spend money
but
on me.
You said, I mean, you're going into the relationship willing to spend for everything.
Right, but after a while, I'm saying.
See, I'm not at all. At all.
What are you willing to do?
We're going to split this down the middle. We're going to split this down the middle. Maybe in that early stage, you maybe get a day or two where I decide, you know what?
Here's the problem with
Let
that,
me
though.
do all of this. Like, just because I think we're going well.
For all the guys.
But I think it's safer for everybody just to do 50-50.
It is safer, but here's the problem with that.
If I pay, I want some tail.
Here's the problem with that. You're going to have guys, obviously, we're not talking now. You're going to have guys like me that's going to be willing to pay for everything. And she's going to ditch the date for the one she got to pay anything. And that's the issue. But then what I'm saying, for the guys that pay everything, you have to know. I learned this a long time ago from somebody, and it made sense. It's like, yo, find out if she going to invest in you. Let's check this out. See if she could take you out for dinner. See if she could do this. See if she could do that. And it like, it changes the dynamics. And some people rise to the occasion. Other people, you be like, wow, you wouldn't do that for me.
I'm going to say,
like, you wouldn't do the same shit for me.
I'm going to save everybody's time.
And
my money.
Why not? That's a small thing.
No, I'm just saying that I just think that has to be.
That's a dope philosophy for him. It works. I like mine. It works. Because I get to know who you are right from the dick. Right from the dick. I'm going to make that decision. Like everybody got their new car smell on when we first get in these relationships,
True.
and that's gonna really expose what the fuck is under your trunk.
The first date, you gonna be like, yo, here's my.
Hey yo, like fact.
So you think on the first date,
You know
should
what?
go 50-50? I don't know about that.
Because you know what? I think especially in today's toxic culture when it comes to dating, I think it's really necessary because you really don't know. I don't think you really know anyone's true
I
intentions.
agree with 50 Cent on this. Whoever asked the person on the date should
Touche.
pay for it.
I don't have a problem with that. I don't have a problem with that. Because now, but check this out. That first date, we might be at Starbucks. We might, so you're laughing. We might go to the museum. We might go to Starbucks.
Yeah. Okay, I get you.
I'm keeping it Uber. We'll be somewhat close, but I want to keep it light. Like I don't think we need to go to Don Pepe's and shit for what?
Yeah, I never kept it light.
Like I
Yeah.
I don't see a need to.
I never kept it light. It's like one thing for me. It's like I don't stunt for everybody else, but when it came to courting my wife and stuff like that, yeah, I stunt.
See, no,
all
fuck
day
that.
long, all day long,
that.
all day long. I pay for everything. That's why I'm trying to tell you.
But
if a guy's out there, like, there's a point where you gotta be like, yo, hold on.
Hey yo,
Let me make sure you love me like I love you.
Let me
spend some money on
see-
me too. That's it, and then that's how you get to know.
let me
right
stop.
there.
Let me stop because let me clarify some things.
I'm
on 'cause
backtracking.
I gotta be 100. Like I don't want to mislead. I'm only speaking if I had to date today.
Well, I'll do the same thing.
That's if I had to date today. That's how I would approach it. That's not
You
how.
wouldn't get any women
So
today.
when you were dating your wife now,
Mm-hmm.
you were courting her and paying for the dates and
I mean, yeah, because I was in high school, so this was like 10th grade, 11th grade.
So he's saying now. He's saying
I remember
now.
like having to go get jobs to caddy, like in the summertime, because she needed like those 5411s. You know what I mean? Yeah, that was different though. But it was also a different culture of women
Yeah.
growing up then. And it wasn't always, let me get as much as I can from you first, then make a decision if we're going to be cool. Like,
I don't know. I think, like I always say to people, because the women that I'm surrounded with, I don't hear these perspectives. It's very rare that I hear a woman saying like, "Oh, a man got to pay my bills," or "A man got to spend money on me." Or
you
I
know
don't
why?
hear
Because that's
that.
scumbag shit. And they tend to keep that in the closet. They tend not to promote that ignorant ass thinking.
You
No,
know,
I mean, I know, like I see it done. Like
So-
I see women, they treat their men too. The
Yeah.
women that I'm around at
Okay.
least.
no, that's good. That's
They
good.
definitely
That's dope.
Pay bills. They take their man out. They buy their man.
That's
gifts.
dope.
Right. Now that's cool. But what I'm saying is, what we're talking about is when you're courting a woman, when you first courting a woman, I don't agree with none of that. I think you're supposed to pay for everything. Like, and that could be my philosophy, but it works because there are guys like you and your hypotheticals, you're not paying for everything. So if I'm paying for everything, she's gonna go out on a date
You
with
can
me
have her.
before she go out on a date with you.
You can have her.
But see, you know what I mean? That's the
The
thing.
dope shit is, again, but we already talked about, I guess it all depends on the individual.
Yeah.
'Cause we already talked about, like,
Exactly.
you're a lion. You see what you want, you go get it. Whoever said, "Arr," you jump right on the neck. That's it. Arr. That's not my skill set.
So
It was
that's not
always
my skill set.
Even my wife, she came to me like, bro, like you look kind of dope. I'm like, all right, let's get it. Like, you know what I mean?
Okay, I get
So
you.
I didn't develop that skill set. So I never had to rely on that skill set. So it's just like, hey, bro, I'm just gonna be mad normal.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie.
I don't want to mislead you on anything.
Yeah, that's a good
This is
point.
gonna be 50-50. We can go it together, but I don't want to mislead anything. This is just what it is.
Yo, it was years before I asked my wife to pay for anything. The moment she met me, she ain't paid for
Let me
lunch.
think. I mean, for
like, yo, dead serious. She stopped paying for lunch. Huh? No, I just like pleasing her.
fact, but
Yeah,
it's
you understand what I'm
different.
saying?
saying, like when she actually paid for something, did you have to ask her?
Yeah.
Or did she do it on her?
Yeah, I had to say like, yo, hold up. Let's put a pause to this.
Fact.
Let me
Just
like,
get
you know what I mean?
a little
Because
beside it.
somebody schooled me and I was like, oh, hold on. He's like, make sure. And I did. And then I saw like, all right, you know what I mean? This may not be like the most natural thing because the way I've already kind of like led things on. So I got that part of it. I was mature enough to be like, all right, I started a relationship off this way. But you know what I mean? But you know, you guys say, look at me now. I still do the same shit. Like, you know what I mean? But I started off one way and I kept it that way. So that was kind of on me. But I do say like, yo, when somebody spend their money on you, that's big, yo, because they spend that time to make that money.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I think that's huge. So, that's
I don't
just
know.
my
Some
point
people
of
just
view.
irresponsible with their money. I don't know if that's the judgment I want to use.
What do you mean?
When people just throw money, like I don't know if everybody value money the same way. People do a lot of dumb
But
shit.
if you spend it on me, that means a lot, yo. Yo, I never, yo,
You want to throw it away on me?
yo, you ever went out to dinner and didn't pay anything? Yo, the food tastes so much better after you ate it. Like
I gotta
after you
ask
ate,
my
you
wife
like,
how that
it was
feels.
good. You look,
No,
hey, look.
I've never experienced that.
Yo, oh my
I
God.
gotta ask my wife.
Yo,
Hey, bro, you
couple
about to
things.
get my wife in trouble.
Couple
son.
things. Go out to dinner and don't pay for it. Watch how good the food tastes after you already ate it. You're gonna be like, damn, that food was really good. You know what I mean? And then another thing is, don't be the one to have to drive home. That's another thing. You're gonna be like, yo, this is what it feel like to just do nothing. Hey, yo, seriously, go out and feel like a woman for one time.
Hey, yo,
Don't pay for anything and don't drive home.
I'm
yo,
about to
it's
put
gonna
that
be
on
like,
my list soon
it's
as I
gonna be
get
like,
home.
yo, this is dope. This is what you guys feel like.
Yes, this
I asked that
weekend.
question before, like, yo, this is amazing. You don't have to worry about shit. You don't have to worry about the traffic. You get
Sit
good.
there
like-
with your itis laying back waiting to get home.
Just enjoying it.
yeah, you get to think about all type of things. You ain't worried about it. Oh man,
Looking at the trees with your full belly
I'm
laying
like,
back.
this is what it's like. Oh man, this is beautiful.
Yes.
Seriously, it's nothing like
So-
fucking free meal.
So and again though, but look, check this out. See, and this is you're right. And to be able to have that and to have that and experience that on a regular basis, I think it's a privilege. I just don't think it's for everybody. And I don't got time to wait to figure out.
Do you deserve it or not?
Correct. So I'm leading off with it.
Mm.
And let me tell you what's so funny. With that type of leading off, bruh, mad people just phase themselves out. Hey, yo, I remember this one broad, bruh. This is before my wife, of course. Came to my house, right? And she had a list of some things she wanted. And I wasn't home. I think I was out playing basketball. And she gave it to my mom was just reading it. And she said, think my son gonna get you these things? You stupid. And she was like, oh, he love me. So I came home and my mother was like, hey, Zay, come here. Come look at this list. And so she read off the list. And obviously at that point I was like, hey, I don't think we can do this anymore. Like this is not what this is.
A list?
Yeah, no, this is not what this is. All right, boom. So you gone. So like, yo, I'm not giving up nothing up front, bro. Like, I ain't got a lot. It's not about the monetary value per se, but I think for a lot of people, it says a lot about how you just process things. I think maybe sometimes maybe a mature level, because if that's automatically a no-go for you, automatically right at the top, bro, I don't think I like you as a person. I'm judging you.
Right.
I'm judging. Now, whether somebody's paying for you taking it, fine. But if someone says, hey, mind if we split this? And you go off and I can't get a second call, you definitely ain't the one anyway. Maybe I was paying for the second one. So
Right.
maybe Don Pepe is coming after the Starbucks. But I'm not leading with Don Pepe.
didn't
You better
get
go with
it.
Ron. If you want Don Pepe from the dick, you got to find cats like Ron. Because I'll fuck around taking you paintballing for the first date. And you gonna be mad as fuck.
But what is it for you about pain? Like, is that something that you get off on, or do you believe that that's what you should do?
Empathy. I'm just like, you know what's crazy? For me, it was like, all right, here's the deal. I know what probably women gonna think, that I'm leading off with looks and shit like that. It's like, nah, I'm leading off with like security type shit. I've always been like that since a kid. So I want to pay for everything. I want to be like that type of man. So it was always that, no matter what.
So yeah, that's what he get off on. Which
Yeah.
is dope.
That's it. That's
Which is
just me
dope.
personally. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? And plus, for me, once I seen those legs, it was like, whoa. I'll do anything for that.
So say that then.
I'll do anything. I'll do
that's more
anything
so
for
it.
that.
Okay.
I was like, oh,
all right.
shit. Yeah.
He decided to play the game, and,
Yeah.
and losing wasn't an option. So
Yeah.
he went straight to the top.
Losing
That's what it
wasn't an
was.
option.
Right.
He wasn't beat for trying to play the game.
Yo, my
So
wife
I
wouldn't
went.
give me-
this game.
My
Yeah.
wife wouldn't give me a Starbucks when she met me. A Starburst when she met me.
No.
A Starburst. She had an issue with that. I was like, yo, I can get a Starburst? It's like, I'm like, damn. That was going to be like my little way in, but damn, I couldn't even get a Starburst. God damn. So yeah.
Was that before you started dating?
Yeah.
Okay, so then you came back and says, I'm paying for everything.
Yeah.
See? Okay, good shit.
I used to stick my neck out just for them to turn around and wanna see me bled out. Gotta keep an evil eye, they try to put a hex out. None of you can match the quality, you feel like thread count. Used to have a lot of fucks to give, now I'm fresh out.